Afternoon. I am tired. I'm going to try to infuse some energy into this video, but let me tell you something. I am burnt out. I just got back from Omaha yesterday and was traveling all day, did events all week, and I'm a little crispy. So we got Uncut Unfiltered batch 210 A and B, the return of 8-year, and then also some 5 years. I had all these 4 years that I set aside specifically for uncut and small batch. About 1,000 of them, just letting them age. I wasn't pulling those and just letting them get to 5, and they're here. And so this has got 4-year, 5-year, 7-year, a lot of 7-year, and a lot of 8-year. Actually, more 7 and 8-year than probably the older batches. The reason for that is there's Desert Colt now. Desert Colt is got a big, wide audience. I don't need. This does not have to have mass appeal. It's for bourbon enthusiasts, so we can make it big. We can make it oaky. I'm making it oaky for you out there, people who are having a real fall. Okay, it's 103 here. We are not having a fall. But, you know, summer's over. I want oak. So here we go. Let's see how it is. Woo-wee. Boy, I just blended that out. Oh, yeah, that's got a long finish. There's a lot happening. The oak is coming in as black tea. It's coming as char. The finish is massive. There's so much happening. There's cinnamon spice. I would not say it's cinnamon red hot dominant. The cinnamon is the cinnamon is in there with the peppers, the white pepper and the black pepper. Up front is lots of brown sugar, lots of caramel. Oh, this finish is exquisite. There's so much happening. There's maple syrup, a little bit of cherry, just a hint of cherry. The spices are just slapping my tongue, and then we got that maple syrup and pancake syrup. I distinguish the maple syrup. The pancake syrup is more like a simple syrup. Plus the maple syrup, plus some honey. There's a lot. There's a lot happening, and I'm all about it. Enough of that. I've got it dialed in. I've taken these sips while spitting it out. I'm committed to this blend. So now I'm going to drink it and see how it tastes drinking it. Ooh-wee. Got some warmth. Oh yeah, it's so rich. There's so much happening. The cherry comes in a little bigger as I drink it versus spitting it out. The maple syrup's there. Tons of spice. This is a very rich, deep, complex batch. Up front, not a lot of fruit. Sometimes in these, fall batches, I try to kind of make like caramel apple up front. I just went really heavy on the 8-year on this one, just to see what would happen. And I liked it, so I rolled with it. So more heavier flavors up front, more like brown sugar, rich, deep caramel. Very sweet up front. Lots. Got that cherry, the char, the black tea. Black tea and char coming on strong on the back of my tongue right now. And then as that dissipates, the maple syrup and the white pepper and black pepper. Very light on the cinnamon drinking it. More heavy, dark, earthy flavors. More white pepper, more black pepper. The maple syrup is there to balance it all out so it's not too dry. But that is, you can hear it in my voice that I've been talking for like 6 days. Non-stop. But Omaha was awesome. Batch 210 A and B is a radical. I love it. It's perfect. And so once again, I'll let you know what the proof is. I don't think I checked the proof. Or maybe I did. I can't remember. Hydrometers always work best when they're turned on. I think it was 114. I think I did try it. Yeah, this is reading 113.8. This guy always reads low, so probably be a little over 114. Who's bringing it down? Who's bringing it down? Oh, the 8s. The 8s are bringing it down. The 8s are only 112 proof. The 7s are 115. All the 4s are... Oh, no, there's one 4 that is 113. The 5 is 117, but it's got to be those 8s. Those 8s are only 112, so they're what's bringing it down. All right, well, hey, I'm sorry I was a little low energy today, but I am excited that I'm doing an uncut batch. And also probably the thing is, nobody told me there'd be so much math, okay? There was a lot of percentages to figure out because I barely have enough 4-year. I had to do 2 desert cold batches, a small batch, and this batch, and 2 desert colds, 2 small batches, 2 uncut batches, and I barely had enough 4-year, and so I had to figure out like what percentage. I can't even do it. I had to figure out like what percentage I could go up to for each tank, for each each batch, and the way I did that was. I figured out how many pounds of 4-year would be in each needed for each 2 batches of each SKU, and then I figured out how much 4-year we had on hand total, what percentage of the total pounds of 4-year each tank was, and then I multiplied that percentage by the amount of 4-year going into that batch, and then I took that poundage and divided it by the total amount of the batch to figure out what percentage that was of the batch. It was cool. I sucked at math in school. I'm much better at rhymes, obviously, but yeah, that was just like to figure that out. I was like, oh. But there's about 50% 4-year in the Uncut Unfiltered. Oh, sorry, a little less because it has 5-year as well. The 7 and the 8 is 50%, and then combined, and then obviously Desert Colt's all 4-year, and I don't remember what the uncut, small batch came out to be. But ironically, I had to knock down the 7-year a little bit because it was too oaky. It's 6th floor 7-year, and small batch. I want to have a wide audience, and the irony is, even though everybody is taught, oh, old's good, young's bad, the older stuff was making it too inaccessible. It was not sweet and too oaky, and so I wanted to bump up the sweetness, and so I knocked down the 7 a little bit on small batch. And that's it. I'll talk to you later.